What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Talking Timepieces with Tony. I'm Tony, and today I am wearing my Cartier Ronde 36mm. Love this watch, just ultimate class, just clean, beautiful watch. Today we're here to talk about the 5 months or 6 months on the wrist of my Expedition North Timex. So let's roll the intro and we'll get into it. All right.
You're watching Timepieces with Tony. Talking Timepieces with Tony.
All right, so I initially bought this watch because it was like more of a nostalgia thing for me. Timex, way back when I was younger, me and my little sister had Timex watches, the Snoopy ones, and I hadn't owned a Timex in many, many years, and I thought I'd, check them out. And then I found this watch, the Expedition North, all titanium, sapphire crystal on the back as well as the front. It's bead blasted, 41 millimeters, 200 meters of water resistance, and lume as well. So I initially bought this watch and I did a really good review on it. I was really impressed with it. I'm still impressed with it. And but after I'd worn it, I'd been wearing it for a few days, I was not impressed with it. It was not keeping good time at all. I was just like, all right, I'll just keep it on my desk as a like a little clock. But then I didn't want to give up on it, and I would wind it, and for some reason, after a period of time, it started sort of keeping good time. And it wasn't like before. It was losing, I'd be like a minute every couple of days, and then it was gaining time, and it was kind of all over the place. It was kind of like just couldn't decide what it wanted to do. And then it just started working fine, and now it's been keeping time within regulation of what your automatic watch should, not like COSC certified by any stretch, but it's still a great timekeeper. Now, I've always, I wear a watch when I go to sleep, and I was a big Luminox fan. Here's a Luminox. And if you go back to my old channel several years ago, I had about 7 or 8 Luminox all together. I loved them. Great watches, I thought. And cheers, Miller Lite. But my favorite one was the blacked out sort of Navy SEAL color mark series. It had, it's a quartz movement, Navy SEAL watch. No sapphire crystal though. Yeah, so, but 200 meters water resistance. It had tritium gas tubes that glow. That's supposed to last 25 years. Maybe 2 years is what I'm talking about. Watch stopped working. Put a battery in it, new battery, it wasn't working. Something's actually wrong with the watch. Turns out it needed a new movement. Well, I didn't bother with a new movement, so I just bought another one. And see, it's ticking, but it's not working. It stopped, and then it starts, then it stops, then it starts. Took it in, have a battery put in it, and was told it needs a new movement. Now, these are random Swiss movements in this watch, so I don't know what it is, if it's just me, bad luck, or whatever it is. I was like, you know what, man, I'm done with this. However, also, when they were working properly, I wore one in the shower, and it steamed up. So moisture is getting inside. It's not a screw down crown. My friend Madison, I had gotten her a pink one of these. She ended up moving to Belize. She went snorkeling on a 200 meter watch, and moisture got inside. I'm done with Luminox, no more. So I wanted something. I like Hamilton. I love Hamiltons, but I just wanted to try this watch out. I've been wearing this watch not only to bed every night. Now, what I do is I'll put it on before I go to bed, because generally I'll be wearing another watch, Rolex or whatever. And before I go to bed, what I'll do is I'll click the flashlight on it, which you won't see, but because the light's already there, but you can see that lume. Now, it's not the brightest lume. Of course, I've got a light on right there, and I've got my lights on in here. So it's sort of bright. But, you know, I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm old, you know. I use the restroom at like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes, you know. Well, not sometimes, every night. And I can tell it's still enough lume to last me through the night to see what time it is. I shower with this watch every single day. No moisture. Perfect. Banged it around, not on purpose, but and it's a sturdy watch. Would I compare the only thing is between this and say a Hamilton is that, you know, or even the Luminox, whatever, they have Swiss movements. This has a Miyota movement. Nothing wrong with Miyota movements. This is, I think, the 8 series or something. I don't know much about Miyota movements, but I think it would be cool if they put just a better movement in it. But you know, aesthetically the watch looks good. Let me put it on, and you can see how it looks. Again, 41 millimeter. I have a 6.5-inch wrist. And also the cool thing about this is I put a new strap on it. It comes with like some eco-friendly bullshit strap that sucks. But it comes with also a titanium tang buckle there, right there. But that's what it looks like on the wrist. It's just a nice everyday beater watch. And that's what I would call it, a beater watch. Looks good, works well. Keeps good time. Screw down crown. Don't have to worry about moisture getting inside. Every day in the hot shower. All good. It works. Now, granted, I'm not taking it to out in the ocean and taking it hiking or going exploring and all that stuff. You know, I would leave that with, you know, I would maybe take this if I was doing that kind of stuff, but I would either use a Hamilton or a Rolex. You know, that's my thing. Either way, it's a great watch, $349, and I believe there's a wait list for this now too. So find your local Timex AD, see if you can get on the list. Just go to their website and whatever. So having said that, I appreciate everyone who's watching, liking, and subscribing. I'm really looking forward to Watches and Wonders this weekend. I'm not going. I wish I was. I wish I could. And see the new releases. And of course, I will be doing other videos on that as well. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.